Hi, good morning. It's Tanny, the Canadian Stamper. Happy Saturday morning. We're going to use the Trucking Along. This is what we're making today. And I have used the color wheel, the Stampin' Up! Color wheel. Here's a fun fact. These are going to be for sale. Stampin' Up! Is making them, and then we'll be able to, you'll be able to get your hands on them. I think some people are selling them as PDFs. And then you have to cut out these little boxes, which can be a little bit tricky. But anyways, they're making these, so you'll get to get your hands on one later. So let's do it. I have a few things to tell you about today, but let's just get right to the crafting, because that's the best part. Okay, so I have not made a sample for us yet. Good morning, people. I see you jumping on. Hello, hello. So we're going to use the truck. We're going to use this one, and then we're going to use the gifts. So we're going to make a background, and yeah. So originally I wanted to use Pretty in Pink and Summer Splash, but as I move these like to Pretty in Pink, and then nothing is jiving over here. So these are the new in colors. The one that Stampin' Up! Is putting together has just the basic color families. It doesn't have the in colors, because of course the in colors will expire in a couple of years. Good morning, good morning. Okay, let's do it. So supplies that you need: a card base, just an A2 size card base, standard, and then this is a piece of DSP Designer Series paper, which is going to go 5.5, and this is 2, 5.5 by 2. Good morning, Wendy and Terry. Hello, hello. So these are just sample pieces, scrap pieces, and we're going to do some stamping right out of the gate. So let me bring up comments so I make sure I stay in my in the camera view. So this Trucking Along is an online exclusive, and it comes with a punch. It was really popular around Christmas when we were doing that. Oh, I need to turn my volume off. So I have very exciting news. Well, actually, let me tell you what we're doing first. Okay, we have Memento Tuxedo Black ink. We're gonna stamp the truck 2 times. So I re-inked my Memento this morning. So we're stamping 2 trucks. Ooh, just long enough. Okay, that's done. And then we're going to use this little scrap piece of paper. Let me measure it for you. We are at, just shy of 1 3/4 by just shy of 1 3/4. So this sentiment I'm using says special delivery. This tiny little Farm Fresh, I think, well, I know it can go here. It fits perfectly in the door of the truck. And these are 2-step stamping. So you've got the gifts, and then you've got the fillers, palm tree, surfboard, and then that fills it in. So that's what all of these are. Okay, so I'm gonna tuck this towards the top. I'm casing this card from, Jamie, what's her last name? Jamie Stamp It Up with Jamie. She's a demonstrator in the States. She has quite a following on Instagram, if you are on the Insta. Oh, I guess I should be looking for comments. Duh. There you are. Hi, everybody. Oh, Wendy, did they have this from years ago? That's fun. I didn't know that they had it before. Awesome. So you could recreate this, no problem. All right, so there's all of our bits and pieces. So let's deal with the sentiment and get it done. So actually, here, I have these pieces done already, but this is what we're going for. I want to make like a little I don't know, I'm freehanding it. Let's see. So we're gonna flag it. So we're going right up the middle, and then I'm gonna go this way to the point. And then some people flip it over and do it. It's not working for me, but as an option, you could flip it this way and cut in. I personally like this way better, but you do you. We'll see if that works. All right, so let's do some coloring, and then I can tell you about my story. So the colors we're gonna use are Balmy Blue, Light and Dark, and Petal Pink. So two things. One, I don't have the Pretty in Pink blends, and the Boho Blue from this, I don't have the Boho Blue either. So I'm going with what I got. So that's what's happening. So to color, we're going to do the light all over, and then we're gonna come in with the dark to go in to highlight some areas. So that's what's happening. All right, so for this one, I'm only gonna color the back side of the truck because we're gonna make a little caravan. Is this light? Yeah, it's light. Whew, good. Okay, here's my story, ready? So as you may know, I am in the process, the final throes of my MBA, Master's in Business Administration. I submitted my final thesis, which we call it a OMP, Organizational Management Project. Stampin' Up! Is my sponsor for my OMP. And my specialty with the MBA is in management consulting. And so because it's management consulting, I need to present to my sponsor. So the hours that I have in my MBA, as it relates to management consulting, I will have enough credits or hours to apply for my Canadian Management Consulting designation when I'm done. So part of this OMP presentation to the sponsor adds to that. Anyways, so I submitted my draft, and I've been waiting every day to get, like, what's the feedback gonna be? So you get to submit your draft, and it goes to an external reviewer, like external to Royal Roads, and then the reviewer comes back and says, these are all the things, and then you get an opportunity to make edits, and and then submit your final version, and then I'll present to Stampin' Up! So I was in a meeting on Wednesday for my work with all the bigwigs, and we took a break. It was like a day-long session. We took a break, and I decided, oh, I better check my email to see if the reviewer has gotten back to me yet. How did I do? How did I do? Because all of this anticipation is being built up because I'm behind on whether or not on submitting my draft, which impacts whether or not I can convocate with the rest of my cohort in June. So it's a little, I'm waiting and I'm waiting and I'm waiting. I'm kind of stressing out a bit because if the reviewer comes back and says, yeah, not so good, Tanya, you're gonna have to, do a significant amount of edits, and then I wouldn't be able to get them done in time in order to convocate. So I'm in this meeting. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna check my personal email to see if I got anything, and I got the review. I got the feedback. So I start reading what's happening, and then we have to go back into the meeting, short break. And so I continued reading, and I did amazing. I had to excuse myself from the meeting once we were back, and I went out into the hallway and I had a little bit of a cry. I had a little bit of a happy cry. I'm so proud of myself for like, it's incredible. Anyways, I've never felt like this before, and I wanted to share that with you. So I do have some edits to do. So this weekend will be, you know, an editing weekend. And then I met with my academic advisor yesterday, and we've agreed I'm going to turn it in my final on Wednesday, and she figures it's enough time to have it back to the reviewer to get my final mark, and then Royal Roads will confirm my degree, and I'll be able to convocate in June. So if you've been following along for the last, gosh, it's more than a year and a half with my MBA, it's done. I'm gonna start crying again, actually. I can't believe it. Yeah, anyways, I'm elated, really. And so yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Cool beans. Thanks for you guys cheering me on. I see you in the comments. Thank you. I see you. Thank you. Yeah. So I know some of you have MBAs or other academics, so it's I don't know. It's just really something. Pretty proud of myself. So I will convocate June 14th. And I was telling Lance about this yesterday, and he's like, well, why don't you do a live from your convocation? And I thought, well, we'll see. It's a Friday, so we'll just see what happens. But yeah, and geez, when I'm done, it'll be like, well, what am I going to do with myself now? As far as time, I'll have free time. I can watch TV and stuff. Amazing. Yeah. So that was my little. I went back into the meeting at work. Hopefully nobody noticed. I mean, you know, I was all chill. I was pretending like I had a phone call. Nope. Just going to have a little happy cry. Yeah. Anyways, so that's good. And I will apply for my CMC designation, I guess, in a little bit once it's all conferred. So now I'll just present to Stampin' Up. We're good to go. Look at that, we're finished coloring. Getting a full night's sleep. Yes, Pam. I'm a bit of a princess when it comes to sleeping. I get kind of cranky if I don't sleep well. But yeah, there's going to be a few things that are going to happen that are different. It's good. It's a bit of an adjustment to go back to just normal life. Like, the free time is incredible. Just in a week that I've had to, like, while I've been waiting for the feedback, it's so weird because I can't work on my project while it's at the reviewer. I have to wait. And yeah, so it's been a bit weird. Okay, I'm cutting up this truck, as you can see. I'm getting rid of just a bit of this white. And this is the caravan we're making. So I'm just gonna snip away. Like, you can leave the white if you want. I kind of don't really want that look on there. Just gonna add in a bit of blue just to finish off the coloring. Yeah, so it's yard work. This is how this is gonna be, like this. Cute, hey? All right, let's cut this up quickly. So actually leave a little bit of space. I'll show you. This is gonna go in here, but just leave a little bit of space because you want something for the truck for it to be able to grab on. Actually, maybe even a bit more than what I have allowed for here, because we're gonna tuck it in behind. This is really dainty and finicky. Yeah. So what else do I have to tell you about? Zach got a job. Did I tell you guys this last weekend? Thanks, sorry, I just looked up to see your comments. Thank you so much for for supporting me with my schooling. Hopefully you don't get sick of me with all my crafting that I'll be doing now that I have free time. So I don't know if I told you guys last weekend, Zach got a job. Oh, there goes my camera or my Facebook feed. So he's at McDonald's now, and it's pretty cool to see that my kid has a job. And I just keep saying to him, be a good human, make good choices. Because at a certain point, as some of you know, you just gotta hope you did a good job as a parent, and that they end up being good people in the world. That's where I'm at. He's a good kid. So he's got some shifts. He has to work until 11 o'clock at night on Monday and Tuesday, school night. So we'll see how that goes for him. I didn't tell you that last weekend. Okay, well, now you know. Thank you, Jan. Yeah, so that's good. Okay, let's do this background. So we're back to the card base. I'm gonna clean this off because it had the black memento on it. Which McDonald's? Lori, he's at the one, excuse me. So if you go down Veterans Memorial like Parkway, there's a new kind of industrial area before you come up. Where can I, Souk Road maybe, and Veterans Memorial. So that's, yeah, that's the one he's at. Okay, so I should probably actually tell you here, I'm picking up these little bits. So this truck punch, so you've got the truck, obviously, and then I'm just gonna refresh because my screen is like flipping out here. So this is a little door piece that's gonna go right there. These are wheels that can go right there. And then these are fenders. That's these guys right here, the fenders. So all of these can pop out and you can give depth and dimension to your truck. Like is my video okay? Because it doesn't seem to be okay. All right, we're gonna make a background. I just need, so because we're using a photopolymer stamp, which is the clear one, and this is a hard surface, I want to have something squishy here. So this is one of the new in colors. It seems this ink pad seems very juicy. I'm going to do a test because I have not stamped with this. Oh, that's cute. I feel like I got a little something on my fender. All right, let's do it. So we're making a background, which, I mean, take any stamp set really, and you can make a background. So we're going tone on tone, and don't be afraid to go off the page. And we're just filling in, whoops. Well, that worked out. We're just filling in the space. And we're just gonna repeat that down here. I've lost my video altogether, so I need to bring back comments. So you could, I think you could probably even do second generation stamping, which is where you stamp one, here, I'll show you. Here's first generation. Here's second generation. Oh no, you can't, not with this color. So that's first and this one is second. It's too light. This, what color is this? It's the new in color, pretty in pink. All right, so now we have this piece, which is 5.5 by 2 this way. And I don't think I need to stamp any more trucks. Hang on, I'm bringing up my feed. We're going to rip this. So when you're ripping, so if you're ripping cardstock, I don't have a piece handy, but Stampin' Up! Cardstock is inked all the way through, or sorry, dyed all the way through. So when you rip, you shouldn't have a white core. Some cardstock papers are like that. Designer series paper, depending on kind of what paper you're dealing with, you may or may not, it'll be white in the middle. So decide if you're the look that you're going for. There's a different look. If you pull towards you, like I'm doing right now, you're going to get a certain look. If you pull away from you, for example, let's say I'll just show you, if you were to go this way, just to give you a contrast on the background. Do you see how this one has a white piece and this one not so much? So this one is pulling towards you. This one is pulling down away from you. And so I'm gonna continue with my pulling towards me so that my pieces are the same. I really, like, honestly, where's my comments, y'all? There we go, I'm back. Your daughter is a shift supervisor at the Rona location. Oh, that would be so funny, Lori. If your daughter was supervising my son at his first job, that would have been so funny. Good for her. Okay, whoops. So I think you could probably add some truck in there if you want to. I am not going to do it. I'm just gonna leave it where it is. You're welcome, Jan, for the ripping lesson. Whoops, just unsticking my glue here. So today is yard work day central. So I don't, is Pam on? Pam, are you, oh yeah, Pam, you're on. Pam, are you meeting me at the coffee shop for crafting? I don't think anybody else is going to be there. So if you're not going to go, then I'm not going to go. But I think you and me might be it. If you're going, you'll tell me. And so I was saying, Lance is like, we got so much to do tomorrow, you know, this and that. And I'm like, oh yeah, well, you know, I got to finish the edits on my OMP. So, you know, you and Zach are going to have to look after that on your own. And so he's just shaking his head. But truthfully, I'm going to meet Pam to, yep, Pam and I are going to go crafting. Don't tell. And then I'll have to come back and do yard work. I'm still trying to get past the fact that I actually didn't poop the bed. That's my sentiment with my OMP. I was worried that I was gonna not do very well. And yeah, so it's such a relief. Still getting used to it. Okay, we're gonna add some texture. So we have 3 ribbons. This is Pretty in Pink. It's one of the in colors. This is Boho Blue, which is different than our Balmy Blue, but I don't have Balmy Blue ribbon. And I don't have Balmy Blue blends. So we're just gonna blend our blues. Yes, I know I had to cancel the last ones due to school. So yeah, I was thinking, oh, maybe I shouldn't go, you know, because I have edits to do and stuff. And I thought, no, I've canceled the last few, so I'm not canceling this one. No way, man. I got way too many kits to do. Okay, so I hope you're just following along, watching what I'm doing here. Whoops, I want you on an angle. And so I'm also going to, I don't know, I'm copying what Jamie has done here with her ribbon. So we're gonna see how it goes. All right, so I'm just opening this brand new ribbon. Okay, so let's talk about some other things then, now that you've got my life update on all the things. So we have, oh my gosh, I love these colors together. It's cute, right? You love it, I know you do. Okay, so there's this 60% off sale up to 60% off sale happening right now for the last chance. And what else is happening? Oh my gosh, I got all my new catalogs are here. I know a few of you have messaged saying that you want yours, so I have you on the list. If we have not talked yet about that, then be sure to message me so that I can get you a new catalog. So the new catalog will launch May 1st-ish, I think. All right, so this is what's gonna happen here. I'm gonna do dark at the bottom, then blue, then this pretty in pink. And I'm gonna do this. It might be a bit long. Let's see how we go. Am I in camera? Yeah. So this is what's happening. And then this is gonna go like this. Yeah, it's too long. Too long. So I'm just gonna cut this. So last chance. So, oh yes, and so May 4th, Craft and Chat. I like these colors too. These are not, Jamie has done, I don't know what her color palette is, but it's not this. These are different. I want to start using the in colors. All right, so because I was kind of not really sure, this is a lot of ribbon to put down. So I have my stapler here. I'm being tentative because I think that way. Okay, so I'm just gonna staple this because then it's just, it's not gonna be dramatic. And I wanna like offset these a bit. Right, so May 4th, Craft and Chat. Let me know if you wanna come to that. I think there's 2 spots left. And then the May 18th is this Crafty Spring Social. Kate and I are doing a launch party. So there are a few spots left for that, but we still have a bit of time. But the May 4th Craft and Chat. So I think I was telling you last weekend that I have ankylosing spondylitis, and May 4th is like recognition of, I think it's it's like the family of arthritic conditions. Anyways, my point being that there's going to be a little something extra for the peeps that want to come to that. They have this event going on. It's called Walk Your AS Off. I'm pausing because I'm trying to think about how I'm gonna glue this down. I didn't actually think about this before how might one glue this down? Let's try glue dots. Okay, so the other thing maybe to be mindful of, making a car wash with the ribbons. Oh, that's fun. Lori, we do the kit together at the Serious Coffee in View Royal, right by the casino, and it's at 10 o'clock. If you want to come, I can bring I have your goodies that you said you were going to pick up today, so I could bring those if you want to come with. It's just for about an hour. We have a coffee and a little treat, hang out. Just bring a project that you want to work on. Hopefully we'll get the big table. Yeah. All right, so I've got 3 glue dots on there. Let's see how that goes. Gosh, Jan, you got me thinking now with this car wash. I don't even know how one would do that. Okay, coming to an end. This is a cute card. I'm happy with this. This one, and let's make sure our little caravan's gonna fit. Yep. So the wood texture DSP gives it kind of a road to be on, you know? And then we're gonna add our little caravan. I want it to be just a bit closer. All right. Now, gems. yeah, bring the kit. Lori and anybody else who wants to join us. It's at 10 o'clock. All right, so we have, these are the in color dots, the new in color dots. So these are matte, which I think I'm gonna do matte, and these are shimmery. They got like a sparkle to them. There. So these are the 5 new in colors. But I think, all right, so decision time, matte or shiny? I think I'm gonna do pink. Matte or shiny? I'll let Facebook catch up. Matte or shiny? So this is a fun, I'm happy with this. Just wanna, I'm actually gonna put a teeny tiny dimensional back here because it's a bit not secure. So I'm gonna take a mini dimensional and just tuck it right on the edge of this special delivery sign. Whoops. There we go. Nailed it. Just like I knew what I was doing. It is cute, isn't it? I feel like this could almost be like baby colors, like girl or boy, or gender neutral, I think is what they call it. All right, what are you guys saying to me? You're saying, so matte, 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 shiny, shiny. Matte, matte, matte. All right, we're doing matte. It's really close. Where's my take your pick tool? Let's do this one. Oh my gosh, this is a cute card. If I do say so myself. Come on. Sticky. Lance is out there mowing the lawn already. No. I don't want you there. Shiny. I think I'm just gonna do, well, I gotta do 3 though, don't I? Last one. Maybe here, sure. All right. There it is, folks. Look at our great work. There it is. What do you think? Hit a thumbs up if you love it, or heart if you love it. I think, you know what, the fun part, I think I like the ribbon cluster the best for this card. Oh my gosh, I think there's some blue on there. Oh well. There it is. So if you have the Trucking Along, this is one option on using it. It's online if you want to check it out with the punch bundle and everything. Thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. I appreciate your time and listening to all the things. I'll see some of you at the Kit Together. Don't tell Lance. And have a fantastic weekend. Bye for now.